quick make a quick tutorial on how to how to magnetize the doors on a Land Raider. So basically what I do is I have metal plates that I glue in place. There we go. They're pretty thin. And I glue them on the inside of the Land Raider, and I also have some on top. That's for all the accoutrements that go up there. But this allows you to just use one magnet and not worry about polarity on the magnets. So the way I do it is I take a piece of flat stock, just some cut up styrene. This is some stuff left over from a different project. But what I do is I come in here and I match up the edge here for the door. These two outside edges, this one and this one, and I mark them accordingly so that I have a line to join, so that I can, let me see if you can see that. There we go. So basically what I do is I join these two lines and then I scribe it and then I snap it, and you end up with a couple of pieces that you can lay in there. So I usually lay them in the middle. And that way you can put on your metal plates right in the middle here. I'll put some glue down. I use super glue on the metal only because that's what makes it adhere a little better. If you try and use mono glue on those, that's just not going to work. So once you have it in place, then I use a little zip kicker to anchor it. And once it anchors, then you can actually glue it where the opening is. And on the Land Raider, this is actually pointing to, this comes to the outside. So, I gotta get the right side here, there we go. So when you put the other side of the track on, you just set it, I'm just going to set it in place like this. There. Once you put it in, it seals all the way against the bulkhead in there. Now this will still slide around. You see how this slides around? You don't want to get a piece of plastic that's too thick in there, because it will it'll make the outer edge of the track bow out. So I'm going to show you how this works. We'll just lay a bead here, lay a bead here, and then you just lay this on top of it, and you get it centered up. And that gives a huge plate in there to magnetize to. And then once the side goes on, we'll glue it in place. Doesn't take much. You see there we go. Now you can see let me see if I can get the camera to focus on this instead. Try it again. There we go. So now you can see that it's all flush home. There we go. That's how you do it.